Okay guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today, as you can see, we've got the brand new Ram 9 SMG in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Obviously this gun just came out with a new Season 2 update that did drop the other day, alongside the BP50 that we tried out yesterday in the video that I posted up yesterday. And the BP50 was actually very surprisingly good. I really actually enjoyed using that gun. If you guys want to check that video after this one, you can go ahead and do so and check it out on the channel, along with a load of other Zombies content if you guys are enjoying the Zombies grind. But as always, we are going to test this Ram 7, or the Ram 9, sorry. I'm so used to calling it Ram 7 because we do already have the Ram 7. And as you guys may or may not know, the Ram 7 is actually a very solid gun within this game. One of the best assault rifles that's actually in this game, in my opinion. But as always, we are going to do our very best to test this gun out and just see how good it is going to be. I need to remember this is an SMG, not an AR, because like I said, the Ram 7 is actually a very good gun in this game, but it's an assault rifle, so you can use it from a bit more further away. So what I've tried to do is make sure this gun is still built like an SMG rather than build it like an assault rifle, because you can stick all of the Ram 7 attachments on it and just build it out basically exactly the same as the Ram 7, or you can build it like an SMG and make it into an SMG as the Ram 9. So I've tried to do that and keep it SMG form rather than making it the Ram 7 and just making basically a second video on the Ram 7 already. So what we're going to do straight away is go ahead and pack-a-punch it straight away. That is the first plan, and it's going to change the gun to the DIM 9000, and it's going to give us 100 round mags. Again, the biggest magazine size you can put on is the 50 round mag. So the same as the BP50, that had 45 round mags. This has got 50 round mags. So not the biggest magazines in the world, but with it being an SMG, we're going to be up close. It should be able to do enough damage and take out enough zombies, even in the tier 3 zone with only 100 bullets in the magazine. Okay guys, so I've jumped straight into the tier 2 zone to see what this Ram 9 can do at tier 1 pack-a-punch against some tier 2 zombies. And as you can see, there's a couple that have just popped up right here. Oh, that felt pretty quick against an armored zombie, I can't lie. That did feel very decent against an armored zombie, so we should be able to quite easily run around the tier 2 zone with this tier 1 pack-a-punch, and it should be able to do the damage that we need it to do. Looks like it's just going to fry through a lot of the zombies, so doesn't feel too bad at all at tier 1 pack-a-punch in the tier 2 zone, which is always a nice positive. Okay guys, so we do now have enough to tier 2 pack-a-punch this gun, which is exactly what we're going to do, and then take it straight into the tier 3 zone and see just how good it's going to be in that tier 3 zone. So we've now got a tier 2 pack-a-punch. It should be very, very good in the tier 2 zone. Most guns are at tier 2 pack-a-punch. There it is. There you can see the gun. So I'm going to head straight into that tier 3 zone and see what sort of damage we can start doing in the tier 3 with this at tier 2 pack-a-punch. Then of course we'll chuck the legendary Aether tool on, and then we can go ahead and try and tier 3 pack-a-punch it as well. But as suspected, this thing is now going to melt through the tier 2 zombies with no problem whatsoever, really. It's just going to absolutely fry through them. We can get a whole bunch run up on us, and it's not going to become a problem. This Ram 9 is going to easily take care of the tier 2 zombies at tier 2 pack-a-punch. Okay, so here we go. We're now in the tier 3 zone. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to a tier 3 zombie at tier 2 pack-a-punch. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad, to be fair, at tier 2 pack-a-punch. It doesn't feel awful. I've definitely felt slower guns in the tier 3 zone at tier 2 pack-a-punch. But of course, what I do always do when we get into the tier 3 is normally just chuck the legendary Aether tool on pretty much straight away, because as you can see, the time to kill is not crazy. But once we start chucking that legendary Aether tool on, you'll see the big difference that is going to make without even tier 3 pack-a-punching it. It's going to help melt through those zombies just that little bit faster, get us through them a bit quicker, and also make it a little bit easier for us to grind through them, which is always a good positive. So Omega Abomination's decided that it just wants to roll up on us for some reason. I wasn't trying to engage with it, wasn't trying to shoot at it at all. It just decided that today was the day it was going to just start with me, and I don't know what I did to deserve this. I'm at tier 2 pack-a-punch. I need a tier 3 pack-a-punch to be trying to take down Mega Abominations, because I'm using an SMG, don't forget, at the end of the day. I don't need to be taking down Mega Abominations at tier 2 pack-a-punch. It's not ideal. I've got no plates. I wasn't really prepared to be taking down Mega Abominations as of right now, so I mean, I guess we just sort of have to see what happens in this situation, because this could definitely go very wrong. Speaking of it going very wrong, it looks like it's just about to go very wrong. There it is. It's gone very wrong straight away. Had to reload before it was shooting its lasers. Probably shouldn't have used myself just that quickly then. Probably should have waited a minute, but it's okay. We're all good. I do kind of want to get away from this Mega Abomination. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't think I'm in the best position right now to be fighting Mega Abominations. So we'll just see what we can do. See if I can get away, and then just try and get enough money to tier 3 pack-a-punch this thing. But in a situation like this, to be fair to the Ram 9, it is holding off these zombies very, very well. You can just stand at the top of the stairs and absolutely mow through them with no problem whatsoever. It's a very, very easy position to hold off zombies with this Ram 9. Look at how fast it just melts through all of these zombies that are here. Absolutely mental how good this thing is at fighting down these zombies. For some reason, I decided to run down the stairs and put myself in a position where I've gone down, which isn't ideal because there's no one in the tier 3 zones. So hopefully someone will come along and help me. I really hope they do because I want to get this done in this game. Okay, so someone has just come along and rezzed us in the tier 3 zone. What an absolute legend. What an absolute hero. Just come along, saved me as well. What a guy. The one thing I do now need to remember is I don't have Jug. I don't have any of my perks that I did have. So we're in a situation now where things could start getting a little bit sketchy. I'm not going to lie. Things could definitely get a little bit sketchy in the tier 3 zone right now. With no stamina up, no Jug, none of that sort of stuff. We are in a situation where any of these perks would be very, very useful. I think this guy's going to try and take this rift. So I might just follow him just to get a bit of cash to get some perks back. Because we are in a situation right now where we don't have the money to do anything, which, okay, I did manage to get in. Okay, cool. So I'm just grinding out this Outlast contract, try and get a bit of cash together, because again, like I said, we need our perks back. We need to try and get tier 3 Pack-a-Punch if we can as well, which would obviously be the best possible outcome for this. And it just seems to be, the Ram seems to actually be very good. The Ram seems to be doing the damage to the zombies, seems to be able to do a nice bit of damage, actually melt through them pretty easily. Of course, I've got the turret outside as well, which, if you know about this Outlast contract, this turret location is a very, very nice bit of placement. As soon as you get in a bit of trouble, you just sort of run over here. The turret takes care of majority of the zombies. You can then just get yourself plated back up, get reloads popped, whatever else you might need to go ahead and do. Just going to take care of majority of the zombies. Very easy to just stand there. Like I said, it's going to go through a disciple, no problem. It is a very, very good position. Oh, my teammate has now rolled up as well. Perfect. So we're in a very good spot. Get this done, get a bit of cash together, and we should be very close to tier 3 Pack-a-Punch in this as well. I mean, as you can see, it doesn't really struggle at taking down any of the zombies in this sort of situation. We're at tier 3 zone with tier 2 Pack-a-Punch Legendary A for tool. This gun just melts through the zombies. There's no real problem with it whatsoever. It seems to definitely be able to cope with the zombies that are here with no problem whatsoever. So we can get another self, which I will take. We managed to get Jug, which is perfect, and I can stow that as well. Oh, what have we got there? Stamina up, sweet. We got a few of our perks back. Basically, the main ones I need, stamina up and Jug. So that is a big, big W. And then we're also very close now to having this up to tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, which is perfect because there's a little bit of time left in the game to really start trying this gun out. As you can see, even against the Mangler, it's going to do nice damage against the Mangler. It's tier 2 Pack-a-Punch against a tier 3 Mangler. It's really not doing too bad at all so far. So we have got enough to tier 3 Pack-a-Punches. I'm going to run straight in tier 3, and then we can see what this gun is going to be like. Legendary A for tool, tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. This is where this gun's going to start absolutely shining. As you can see, it's going to melt through anything that comes in our way at close range. This thing is an absolute beamer. I've just realized I've somehow managed to lose my Aether Blade by picking up a Thermite, which is a bit of an L, but it is what it is. I think we'll be okay. We should be able to manage. I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but it's not the end of the world. This gun just feels very, very good against these zombies. I've got a Mangler next to us. Let's pop a quick reload. We'll let it shoot its thing so it does no damage to me. And then we can really start testing it out against a Mangler. How fast is it going to take this Mangler down? Shouldn't be too bad at all. There we go. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't the fastest thing I've ever felt in my life. But again, it wasn't terrible. But as you can see up close, against zombies, this thing just melts through them with no problem whatsoever. It's a very, very solid gun. So we've got Mimics rolling up. This gun just seems to be able to take care of all of it. Like, look at how good this gun is. It's a very, very strong gun. Mimics, no problem. Armored zombies, normal zombies. Doesn't matter what we're coming up against. This gun is going to absolutely melt through everything that is nearby. Manglers, absolutely wiped out from close range. This gun is a very, very strong gun. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is a very, very strong gun. But maybe as there is a Mega Abomination here, maybe we do try and take it out and see how good it is going to be against the Mega Abomination. We tried it earlier at tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. It wasn't really good enough, but we can now see what it's going to be like at tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. That's one head on the Mega Abomination gone already, which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see in that sort of situation. It's going to try charging at us. We can dodge that pretty easily. Looks like it's just going to run around near us for a little bit, which shouldn't be too bad. We should be okay. See if we can do a little bit of that. My game's just crashed. Oh, I don't believe what I've seen. Okay, guys, so as you saw, unfortunately, my game did crash. But let me try and show you the RAM that I was using. I would go into another game, but I've got no legendary Aether tools or anything like that to take into a game because I've used my schematics up. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get into the game. If I remember correctly, however, the class that I was running for the RAM, if you wanted to try out the exact class that I was using, was the FSS Ole V laser, the 50 round mag. The optic was the slate reflector. Of course, you guys can put on whatever optic you want. The stock, I believe I went for the ultra light stock, And then for the rear grip, I was going for the Retort 90 grip tape. So that's the class I was using for the Ram 9. It genuinely felt very, very powerful at tier 3 with Legendary Aether Tool. It genuinely felt very, very powerful. You saw the damage it was doing. It was taking out zombies with no problem. Mimics, manglers. It was taking down the boss zombies pretty well. And even at the end there, I know we didn't get to finish off the Mega Abomination, but it took that first head out pretty quickly. It was doing decent damage. I think we had the Mega Bomb down to around about half health already, which was not bad going. Again, this is built as an SMG. You could build this out like a Ram 7. You could go ahead and chuck one of the longer barrels on so it's got better damage range and stuff like that. But at that point, you might as well use the Ram 7. This is a Ram 9 SMG, so this is why the gun is so good up close. You saw how powerful it was. Definitely recommend you guys go ahead and try this one out for yourselves if you haven't already. Go and unlock it. Try this class that I was using. I genuinely think you guys are going to enjoy it. I had a bit of fun with that gun there. It didn't feel too bad at all, and I genuinely want to give it another chance at some point. If you guys want to see me try this gun out built like an assault rifle as an SMG, let me know in the comments, because I'm sure it will play slightly different to the Ram 7. So if you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments below. But if you guys have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to smash a thumbs up, as it helps more than you can imagine. Like I said earlier, if you guys want to check out any more zombies content or the BP50 video uploaded yesterday, you can do so by going onto the channel and checking that out. Make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on if you do enjoy the videos, and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.